Have you ever wondered why we can't stay up all night? It's a question that's likely crossed your mind, especially during those late-night cramming sessions or after an all-nighter with friends. The simple answer is that we humans are diurnal creatures. Yes, we belong to that group of animals that are active during the day and rest at night. Our ancestors evolved in an environment where sunlight ruled the day and darkness cloaked the night. As a result, our bodies have adapted to this day-night cycle, creating a rhythm of sleep and wakefulness that aligns with the rising and setting of the sun. This rhythm is so ingrained in our systems that trying to alter it can lead to a host of health issues. So, as diurnal creatures, our bodies have adapted to a certain rhythm of sleep and wakefulness. But there's more to it than just being creatures of the day. Let's delve deeper into this fascinating topic. Within each of us, there's a little timekeeper known as the internal clock or the circadian rhythm. This internal clock is like a conductor orchestrating the symphony of our bodily functions. It regulates everything from our metabolism to our body temperature, and most importantly for our topic today, our sleep. The circadian rhythm operates on a roughly 24-hour cycle. It's not just a whimsical biological quirk, though. It's a fundamental part of our survival strategy as diurnal creatures, meaning we're active during the day and rest at night. So how does this internal clock know when it's day or night? It's influenced by external cues, particularly light and temperature. When the sun rises, light-sensitive cells in our eyes send a signal to our brain. This signal triggers a cascade of events, including the suppression of the sleep-inducing hormone melatonin, nudging us awake. And as the day wanes and darkness falls, the process reverses. The absence of light triggers the production of melatonin, preparing our bodies for rest. The drop in temperature that usually accompanies the night further cements this message, making us feel naturally sleepy. But it's not just about drifting off into dreamland. Sleep is a vital time for our bodies to repair and rejuvenate, and our internal clock ensures we get that much-needed rest when it's most advantageous. In essence, our internal clock is geared towards keeping us awake during the day and making us sleep at night. Sunlight plays a crucial role in regulating our sleep-wake cycle. It's like Mother Nature's alarm clock, signaling our bodies to wake up and start the day. That's because sunlight triggers the release of a hormone in our brain called cortisol, which helps us feel alert and ready to tackle the day's tasks. Sunlight also helps suppress the production of melatonin, another hormone that signals our body it's time to sleep. This is why we generally feel more awake and energetic during the day when we're exposed to natural light. As the sun sets and darkness falls, our exposure to light decreases. This decrease is a cue for our bodies to start producing more melatonin, signaling that it's time to wind down and prepare for sleep. In essence, our bodies are tuned to the rhythm of the sun. We're hardwired to sleep during the night and stay awake during the day. So sunlight, or the lack thereof, plays a significant role in when we feel awake or sleepy. Now, what happens when we try to defy our internal clock and stay up all night? Getting by on insufficient sleep might seem like a badge of honor in our fast-paced society. However, the consequences of sleep deprivation extend far beyond the typical yawning and sluggishness we often associate with it. Your body does more than just rest during sleep. It repairs and refreshes, rejuvenating every system from your brain to your heart. When you skimp on sleep, you're not just cheating yourself out of some dream time. A lack of sleep can lead to a cascade of negative effects on both your physical and mental health. Your mood can take a nosedive, making you irritable and prone to anxiety. Your cognitive functions, including memory, concentration, and decision-making, can also be severely compromised. But it doesn't stop there. Chronic sleep deprivation can have serious long-term health consequences. It can increase your risk of conditions like heart disease and diabetes. It weakens your immune system, making you more susceptible to infections and diseases. Sleep deprivation is a silent epidemic in our society, with many of us regularly getting less than the recommended 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. But this habit of burning the midnight oil can have detrimental effects on our overall health and well-being. While it might seem tempting to burn the midnight oil, our bodies need sleep to function optimally, so it's best to stick to the rhythm set by our internal clock. So let's take a moment to go over what we've learned today. We've explored our inherent nature as diurnal creatures, driven by an internal clock that thrives on the cyclical rhythm of day and night. We've seen how sunlight serves as a regulator for our sleep patterns and how, when we defy these natural rhythms and skimp on sleep, it can have far-reaching effects on our health and well-being. Understanding these concepts helps us appreciate the importance of a good night's sleep. So next time you're tempted to pull an all-nighter, remember, your body needs its rest.